All right, so the question I am responding to is, how do you address diverse learning needs of students in your class? Well, under current conditions, the first way to address them is to try to find out about them. Um, Beyond having 504s, IEPs, or any kind of plan already set aside for the child, one of the problems with distance learning is that the very people, the very students that we need to help the most are the ones least likely to tell us about it, even when we practically beg them to tell us. And we do. At least I do. I most certainly do. Beyond that, I mean, I do have a few students in my three classes that I'm in charge of now that do have IEPs, 504s. There's even a few that don't, but me and my master teacher think that they should, but they're not getting them because of diverse learning or the distance learning, which is really a problem. Um, just part of the problem. So I have a few students who we have like special guidelines for that go. They can't be in a breakout room with this student, or this student can't be in a breakout room at all. But there's no set aside plan or anything because distance learning. So so the best thing I can do is just try to present multiple means of, let's see, representation, right? How's it go? Representation, engagement, and expression. Wow, I can't believe I remember those off the top of my head. But yeah, you just got to kind of keep that in mind. So that you just try to hit all the bases, even if you don't know if anyone's on them. I'm mixing my metaphors there. Probably if they're sports metaphors, that's okay because I know nothing of sports. Um, so yeah, as I said, the ones that need it the most are the least likely to tell us. So we kind of have to just do our best to figure it out and to provide all those multiple means of representation, engagement, and expression so that those outlets are there and hope the students can naturally. I mean, I often present during my lessons, I will present a survey of which element of what we're doing do you want to focus on, and then multiple means of engagement, right? Three or four different, two or three, try to reduce the number. I'm really trying to overwhelm them, especially ninth graders. But two or three options. All right. So present it in a couple different ways. So because you kind of have to present it multiple times anyway, so you might as well present it differently each time. Visually, audibly, and so forth, and then give them multiple ways to express their learning. Yeah, so even if they don't know their own sort of learning, they can kind of just naturally be attracted to the one that kind of matches up with it the best I can provide in the context of the lesson. And that is why I gave them 10 points extra credit on the very last day before Thanksgiving if they would give me one paragraph from their upcoming essay so that I have a writing sample. I'm desperate for a writing sample from students whenever I first have them. That's the best way I can find out their diverse learning needs. And if possible, get them to write about that. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. I couldn't do that in this case, but if I have my own classroom, that's how we're going to basically do something. That's how we're going to end the first week. Is with a writing sample about your own knowledge of your own diverse learning needs.